Brakti Hawa, Wayao Shah, Brakti Hawa, Wayao Shah, Brakti Hawa, Wayao Shah. All praise goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders grand millstone. Towards this truth, rule well. Salutations to the brothers out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty, the hopeful elect. All right. I'm the brother Korah Allah. Through the spirit, this is maybe a edifying, uplifting lesson to whoever hears it, and to myself. This is Job 2:9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse the Most High and die. All right. Now Job was going through it, man. Job was being tested. Okay, whether he be a man of the Lord, or if he will forsake the Lord in his time of troubles. All right. Job said, but then he said unto her, verse 10, but then he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish woman speaketh. What? Shall we receive good and not, shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips. Right? Because Job understood balance, man. All right, Job understood balance. He understood what was going on, and Job continued to have that faith. All right, and his faith became even stronger during his time of trouble. So let me read it again, because the Spirit had me go into the Blue Letter Bible when I was reading it. All right, so I went to the Blue Letter Bible to look up a few keywords. So I'm going to get it right now. This is Job. Okay. This is Job, chapter 2. I got to take off the airplane mode. Okay. This is Job, chapter 2, verse 9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? All right. His wife said unto him, let's look at the word retain real quick. Okay? Retain. Kazak. All right? Kazak. Retain. Strong's H2388 shows Strong's info. It says, cease, be strong, courageous. All right? Strength, cure, help, repair, bind, restrain, catch, cleave, confirm. All right. Constant, constraint, continue, be of good courage. All right. Encourage, fasten, force, fortify, make hard, harden, help, lay hold fast, lean, maintain, play the man, mend. All right. So you get it, man. You know, courageous. All right. It says continue, constraint, be of good courage. All right. So Job continued in the faith. Job continued to believe in the Most High. All right. Yahweh. All right. Okay. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay. Because Yahweh Shai was in the New Testament, but Yahweh Shai is also prophesied about in the Old Testament. You had prophets that knew about Yahweh Shai before Yahweh Shai came in to existence. Okay. So it says retain, and then integrity. All right. Integrity. Show Strong's info. Tama. It's like Tama. Tama. All right. Show Strong's info. Innocence. All right. Innocence. So you still retain your integrity? Yeah. Job remained innocent, meaning what? He did not sin. So now let's go back. With that, let's go back to the scripture. It says, then said, this is Job 2:9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. So his wife is saying, yo, go ahead and sin. All right? Go ahead and sin. But Job said, what? But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. All right? Because she's telling him, curse the Lord and die. But Job indeed retained his integrity. All right? He kept his innocence. All right? It says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speak. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High, and shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips. All right? Job is part of the elect, man. All right? Job is part of the elect. And this story is basically an example of how, an example to the men of the Lord today on retaining their integrity, or and retaining our integrity. All right, because Lord will, I'll make it onto those ships too. Okay, so we're supposed to retain our integrity, because right now some brothers are all going through it. You know, like how Job went through it. Brothers are fighting illness. All right, but and you might go through it not in the form of you being ill, but then you might, you might not be ill, all right, but then you might have a lot on your plate, for lack of better words. Whether it's bills, whether it's your woman, all right, whether it's your job being laid off, or whatsoever it may be. Okay, you get into a car crash and break a bone. All right, things like that. All right, so what? You're supposed to pray to the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, and carry on. No matter what the situation is, just like Job, because in the end, Job received double of everything he lost. So let's go ahead, go on some scriptures. Scriptures comes to mind is Romans 12. All right. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice. You out there in the highways and byways, all right, doing the will of the Lord, okay? Because we could be doing nothing but lustful things. Studying, fasting, praying, honoring the Sabbath and the high holy days. We could be doing all manners of lustful, sinful things, man. Lust of the flesh. All right? But it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High. Us alone out there doing this will is the Lord showing us mercy. Us presenting our bodies as living sacrifice alone is the Lord showing mercy. Okay? Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Wholly acceptable. All right? Because this thing is not, it's easy, but in a sense, you go through it, man. You are tested. You are pushed to your limits mentally, spiritually, physically. All right, you all pushed to your limits, man. But like Job did, as we all should do, all right, is retain our integrity. All right, keep our innocence. All right. So let me read that again. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable, a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Yeah, man, praising the Lord, preaching about the Lord, and the prophecies coming to pass, letting our people know their true nationality, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, that they're the Israelites according to the Bible. All right, let them know who their enemies are. Starting with number one enemy, Esau, the so-called white man. This is a reasonable service because the reward is great. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Right? We not conformed to this world. We don't live according to this world. All right, because this world is all about folly. Okay, but the renewing of our mind, learning this truth. That's how we live now. We live according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to the best of our ability, and according to the commandments. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. All right. So it says acceptable unto the Most High. All right. And that, now we got to go. Since I read that, I also had Ecclesiasticus, all right, chapter 2, and I'll start at 1. The point is in 5. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, because we're going to be tempted, man. But like Job did it, retain your integrity. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. All right. Did Job curse the Lord so that he could die? No, he didn't. That's what that means. It says, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure. All right. It says constantly. Look up. Let's look up endure. It says suffer something painful or difficult patiently. Remain in existence. Last. So this thing is a thing of patience. All right? It's a thing of patience, man. Because what are we doing? We waiting. All right? Waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? The Most High is going to send his son down here, Yahushai, to the deliverer, to deliver the men that are patiently waiting. The 1/3, the men, women, children. Okay? Starting with the elect. The ones out there on the highways and byways that are patiently waiting. It says, set thine heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. At thy last end. Right? Because Job received double of everything he had. All right? Job was increased. Okay? Now, when we're increased now, in this time, When we're increased is when the Lord comes and saves us, deliver us by way of those chariots, which people call UFOs, or what do you call this thing, man? Out of world vehicles. All right, those are chariots of the Lord. And it says, and that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Those chariots are going to beam us up. All right, delivering us from destruction, and the Lord's going to set us up in rulership. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. All right, so whatever you're going through, understand, you take it cheerfully, because you understand, when you're going through, it's gonna be hell, but you got to endure. But you got to understand, it's you could say the grass is green on the other side in this sense. All right, because the Lord is only going to bless you. Okay, it says verse 5, and that blessing, ultimately that blessing is going to be rulership, everlasting life. All right, the laws written on your inward parts. Okay, it says for the most high, it says verse 5, for the most, it says verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right, because nothing's gonna be easy. What we going through in these bodies alone is hell. All right, and these bodies, going to work. All right, enduring the these different nations looking down on us. All right, it's not easy. We're in a lower state. It says, for gold is tried in fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. There goes that word again. All right, acceptable. Let's see, acceptable, able, satisfactory, welcome, acceptable, able to be agreed on, suitable, able to be tolerated or allowed. Acceptable, man. Let's look up acceptable real quick in Romans 12.